Hello, we are live! We are missing our sensitive spaceman, but don't worry. He'll be here soon. His spaceship just got caught up in, orbit, and it's on the wrong side of the moon right now, but he'll be in soon. So until then, we have our lovely, lovely referee and keeper for this evening, Miss Kiana, and I believe she will be giving us just a quick, brief overview of what Teenagers from Outer Space is, and then we'll go around introducing our characters.
Yes, hello, and welcome to Teenagers from Outer Space Part Cool. I'm super excited to be here and be back in this shenanigans-filled game with these awesome people once Derek gets his butt into here. But a little thing about Teenagers from Outer Space. So this is a system um, that I have adapted to be more friendly for pickup play. And so if you combine like pulpy adventures with teenagers who also happen to be aliens, and they go off and do crazy adventures in the style of like a sci-fi sitcom situation. That's basically what Teenagers from Outer Space is. And so we have all of our characters here who are teenage aliens. So, they're not only just dealing with just normal things that teenagers have to deal with, stuff like, oh, hey, like romance and hormones and school and all these terrible things. You also got to deal with being from space. And all the shenanigans and like adventures that somehow just get magnetically attracted to you at being protagonists of a show. So we'll see what happens today as things got a little wild on the last episode, and we're gonna be picking up from over there. But I guess we should go around. You should also check. We have freaking character art now with little yearbook quotes and stuff. It is fucking great. So that's also a very good summary of these characters. But we'll get the players to introduce who they are and who they're playing. Let me just pull up my screens. I have so many screens open. Let's go over to Greg. Hello, Greg.
Hey everybody. Today I'm going to be playing CC. He's a cool kid. I just want to say for the record that I get a chuckle and find it fantastic that I get to be a teenager from outer space. I mean, I look like if the janitor had somehow decided to try to infiltrate the teenage ranks. Here we go. And here comes the sensitive space alien.
We got him. Yep. I'm gonna
So,
super alien space this overlay real quick. So just keep going.
I'll just keep going. Yeah, so I'll be playing CC. To help anybody out that's coming in and didn't maybe catch the first one, I should say shame on you. You should. It was fun. And for number 2, don't worry. Just follow along with me because I don't remember anything. I was a little intoxicated during the last one. So we'll be asking the same questions together. Come on this journey. It'll be magical. Back to our referee.
Yeah, we'll just learn what happened last time in a hot second. But I got that. Let's go over to Emma. Hello, Emma.
Hello. Hi, Kiana. I'm so excited to be here. I am also attempting to remember the last game, and I think I remember more of it than Greg, but that's just me and not any substances of any kind. That's just the way I am. I know I'm going to be playing John Smith, the shameless Doctor Who knockoff, 4th Doctor, because then I get to go like this all the time. And that's the entire basis of my character. And I'm so excited to be playing this again and feeling cooler than I ever actually did in high school. Honestly, that's how I feel.
We'll make sure to do a recap before we dive in after we get the intros done. So we at least are on the same foundational basis here for this episode. Cool. We're gonna move over to Lindy just to give our sense of space man one more time.
Awesome. Yes, I am Lindy, and I will be having just fixed the overlay in the nick of time. The lovely Corellia. She is obviously an alien. She's got tentacle hair, which is why mine's all crispy and standing out to the side right now. She's super cool. She's a little lucky. She's ready to totally do whatever it is that the cool kids are doing today. And, you know, she's got a bunch of cool friends and is just ready to party.
Awesome. And last but not least, we have Derek, our sensitive spaceman, as in Travis. Hello, Travis.
Hello. My name is Derek. I'm from a horrible Orwellian nightmare planet, but I'm here on Earth now, and I love it. And it's amazing, and I love my new friends. And I'm learning so much about this thing that's very important to them, being cool. But it perplexes me. Let's enjoy it together, shall we?
Definitely. Awesome.
Oh, I think my Zoom froze for a second, so give it one moment, people, and it'll unfreeze itself, hopefully. Just some minor technical difficulties.
Oh no.
Okay, we're back. Sorry. Everything froze as soon as Derek completed his intro. But we're back now. I think this is like a bad luck background. I'm gonna change it. There we go.
Bad luck.
It was better before. No issues last time. So yes. Continue on.
All right.
Kiana, there we go.
Hey, so let's do a quick recap. Last time we were here, we started off the adventures of our teenage aliens. We found them at their school, Aces High, coming back from a nice long vacation, upon which they heard that there was a new cool thing in town, a secret club situation that's happening in the mall. Unfortunately, the mall is one of those places that once it closes at 9, nobody's allowed in. However, that doesn't deter any of our protagonists here, as they decided, you know what, we're going to sneak into the mall. So using all of their powers, because of course teenage aliens have powers. I don't know what universe they wouldn't. Using their powers, they managed to get into the mall and sneaking past all the security guards, where they found that security guards aren't just people, and they're not just mall cops. No, they were robo-mall cops. And so they had to use their wits and their phasers to help dispatch them. Eventually, they managed to meet up with their friends Ace and Slayer, the people who told them about this cool secret club situation, in the food court, upon which they activated a secret door, and all of our protagonists were dropped into a dark room, upon which they found out that they had to undergo a trial that was basically Dance Revolution meets Dance Battle with Robo-Mall cops. And so with the coolest of moves, they managed to out-robots the robots, and they managed to dance their way to victory, upon which they were the giant overseer robot that had been delivering this task, came and stepped out and realized that this is another teenage alien. It's probably a very cool person, and they had banded together to become part of the coolest club in all of the galaxy. So you find yourselves your new friend. It's actually royalty from the planet Cool, which is just off to another star system. It's not that hard to get to, you guys. You know, we have spaceships and stuff. It's just another weekend trip, and so they have invited you to come and hang out with their family. So they have managed to you guys have managed to transport yourselves to Planet Cool, which is no one's ever really sure whether this is the place where cool things originate or cool things just end up gravitating towards here. But it's everything. It's the perfect blend of like neons and dark aesthetics. You've got everything from the most latest of music, some that haven't even been heard before, and yet is going to be the next top trend. Yeah, it's the cool force. And your new friend Chic had basically invited you to stay and hang out because they definitely think you're super cool. This is the planet of everything cool. What's everyone doing?
Oh my. Well, this is just a vacation, right? It's just a trip because I have made the Earth my home and I have sworn to never leave it.
It's just a vacation.
Oh, okay. That's good. I've been told that vacations are lots of fun, so I'm looking forward to that. Also, all this creative expression, I was blown away enough that we were allowed to dance in the basement of a mall. Where I come from, we would have been swiftly annihilated. If not made immediately into mind slaves, then we would have been destroyed by a focusing disintegrator ray where we stood. But the fact that we are now on the planet of cool, I am humbled. And I may dance some more today, Corellia. Today I may dance.
Dancing is pretty cool. I dig it.
Like a wave on the ocean romance. Yeah, so if on the vacation, what you would normally do if you were on vacation is you would lay out and get some rays, tan your bod, so whenever you return back to your place of origin, they would say, damn, look, he's been on vacation. So that's what CC is doing. He usually has a high grade tan of cool, but whenever he returns here to the source of it all, he likes to strip down, bare his soul, his ass, take it all in, recharge his batteries. So that's what he's doing.
And then I'm going to remove, watching CC, I'm trying to get into this, so I'm going to remove the standard issue jumpsuit that I've been wearing for over a year, gently place it over the back of a beach chair. I am now nude with the exception of a standard issue thong given to me by my superiors, and I'm going to sit down next to CC, like it's nothing, and say in a voice that is far too loud, "Are you enjoying your vacation?"
Yeah. Listen, you stay as close as you can because when all the cool rays bounce off of you, I should get double baked.
That sounds wonderful. Atmospheric readings here do not register a cool quotient. They're above minimum, and we've got a 34 Marfron content, so that's good. But nothing that says cool specifically.
That's okay, my friend. The CC scope is on a 12. So, just sit back and enjoy yourself. Watch the show.
Okay. I'm intrigued by this vacation thing.
So these two are on the beach, clearly. Are the other two on the beach? Is this where you're all hanging out today?
Well,
John-
first, Corell. Oh, no. John,
You
go
go.
first. No.
All right.
This gives me more
John
time to
Smith
plot.
Would not be on the beach. He does not want to reveal his body, at risk of making people uncomfortable for how cool and also how overwhelmingly British it is. And so he's not going to do that. I'm trying to think of what the coolest thing would be in a cool planet, and I think cool laser tag might be exactly what he wants to do. Preferably if there is a laser tag place where you can also be rollerblading, because that sounds fucking cool.
Hell yeah, there is.
Yes.
Safety out the window. Hey, rollerblading in the dark with lasers.
Yeah, I mean, if you shoot it enough, it won't be that dark. It'll be
That's
fine.
true.
Yes.
So yeah, you can totally be at this rollerblading laser tag place. Yeah, you're killing it. It's super fun. This is like a combination of like smaller kids who do this, but also, you know, cooler teenagers and stuff who also like are just wiping the floor at this point. So what's
All right,
Corellia
that
doing?
sounds good.
Yeah.
So the first thing I do is as soon as I see that standard issue uniform that hasn't been washed in a year, I make sure that gets sent to the cleaners. The second thing I do is, you know, my tentacles, they require a lot of like care. And so they need like a certain number of like, you know, cool rays and water. So I feel like a dip in the ocean wouldn't be a bad idea. So I'm just gonna, you know, maybe do a little surfing. Sounds kind of cool.
Very
Like
nice.
laser
Yeah.
surfing though. It's like a laser surfboard.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Derek. There's one point where you turn around and your suit is gone. It went somewhere.
My standard issue togs. Someone has stolen them. Cece, did you see anybody steal my clothes?
And no, man. Did CC see it? The answer's the same. It doesn't matter. I just, for personal reference, I'd like to know whether or not CC saw it.
We could do a roll, I guess.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, this is a system.
This is a game. Yeah, so basically how this works again is that you roll a base of d10, and then you get to basically add whatever modifiers you think make sense, and aka you can convince me makes sense.
All right.
So
Well, my suggestion is a cool roll, because I'm not giving the right answer, even if I do see it, which is fucking cool.
yeah, so with that, you can add whatever your cool stat is, and if you have any
A million.
superpowers or academic expertise.
Yes, I would like to add some academic expertise. Just so everybody else knows, I am listening to Steady Rockin' by the Whispers in my earphone. Rock Steady, excuse me. I'm going to add drama,
Okay,
because
so
that's what I'm helping to create.
that's an additional +1.
All right.
So I think that's a total of +9.
Says 17. Did I see it?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you fucking saw it.
Corellia
man, I didn't
teleported
see
over
anything.
to get teleported to the cleaners, teleported back to the surfboard.
Yeah, so you just see that telltale little blip of
With a 17, he actually waves at Corellia when she. And no, man, I didn't see anything.
All right. You know, CC, I'm gonna share something with you. On my planet, this would have triggered a planet-wide manhunt that would have either ended in their death or mine for not finding them. But they're not on my planet. Today, we're on vacation. Okay? Somebody wants to borrow my jumpsuit for a while. I'm sure they needed it. Just gonna sit down here on this chair. I'm gonna put my hands behind my head. We're on vacation. Think everything's gonna be cool, right? Is that right? Did I say that right?
Sure.
All right, here we go. But seriously, if you see the son of a bitch who took my jumpsuit, let me know so that I can ice him where he stands.
I will, I swear.
Okay. It's a colloquial term. I don't know if you ever heard the term son of a bitch. I picked it up at a gas station by the high school. I heard somebody saying it. Thinking of using it a little more. I kind of like it.
It's extreme. Might be a little bit too big a phrase for you, but if you can ride it for 8 seconds, man, go for it.
And I mean, he was just allowed. I can't remember if he allowed or not allowed at this point to say tits.
Oh,
Yeah.
tits is on the table, but bitchin' is
Oh.
still out of
Right,
bounds.
tits is on the table,
Right.
not bitching.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Cece, I'm so sorry. I really need to stick to sort of the cool lesson plan that you guys have really laid out for me here. And so I'm sticking to rad and tits, and we can talk about more. I got frustrated because it's the first time that I've taken those clothes off for over a year.
We know.
Not 10 seconds later, they're gone. So I'm feeling a little exposed. I'm feeling a little insecure.
It's all right, man. Don't let it bother you. Just stay cool.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just saying it's a level of emotional honesty that would have got me killed where I'm coming from. So
Oh, I
you know,
understand.
just trying to share that with you. You know.
Consider it shared.
So, John, during your laser tag situation, people have also been bringing drinks into the thing, and that's a little frowned upon. It's not super cool because you get everything sticky or whatever. And at one point, somebody actually runs into you and just spills their entire goddamn blue slushy all over you, and it's now staining your clothes.
Not
That is
cool.
not cool. It's most definitely not cool. See what we're doing here with lasers and with rollerblades. It doesn't mix, and it's not cool. And then he'll storm out because he's fucking mad as he gets. And he's gonna flick his stained scarf and go to the cleaners and drop off his stained clothes. And what does he even wear underneath? I'm not sure. Probably has a standard issue full coverage like boxer brief under the coat, and that's it.
That's all it is.
That's it.
That's all it is. That's all it is. It's got little double hearts everywhere. They're cool.
Yeah, and as you're here and the cleaner takes your clothes, you definitely see Derek's suit. Well, a suit that looks a lot like Derek's.
Okay. If I see it, I will look askance at it, and I will use my sonic screwdriver. I don't have a prop here. Oh wait, yes I do. I have a prop. Sonic screwdriver. And he will distract. He'll make the whole like dry cleaning reel, because I imagine this is just a standard issue dry cleaner.
Yep.
Um,
It's only you can only make dry cleaning so cool.
yes. Yes. There's only a certain amount of coolness involved in dry cleaning, but if it's the 80s, it's way cooler, just by nature. And he's going to try to swipe Derek's suit because it can't be here. That's his standard issue togs. So
Okay, make me a roll. So, D10 plus. Do you have what stat are you rolling here?
let me see. I think maybe I want to use my sonic generation power.
Yeah, so that will definitely do it. But I'm trying to think of whether is this a cool or
Is it luck or maybe
Oh,
smart?
luck is good too. I think I would do a luck roll as well.
All right, so that's going to be a +5 for me. I got a 12.
Hell yeah! So with a 12, the cleaner just like is jamming out to their own music and like kind of just turns around, off to go somewhere just at the perfect time that you're able to just sound like a screwdriver.
Yes. I get the suit and I inspect it, and look for any signs of tampering or of alien DNA that is not Derek's.
Has it been cleaned? Is the question.
So yes, it is cleaned. So yes, you could consider that form of tampering.
Egad.
But
Zeus.
as you examine it, I'm gonna make you're gonna need to make me a cool roll for me.
A cool roll.
Yeah.
I can do that.
To see if something's up.
I got a 9.
What's a 9? So you start kind of examining each little bit and piece, like you're not really seeing anything from the outside. But as you start like looking on the inside and at like the awkwardly placed tags that you're not supposed to take off, but they get really scratchy at times. And you start looking through, and there has been some tampering. And as you start looking, you're like, it's very subtle, very insidiously subtle. That whatever has been tampering with this, although the suit's not very cool, someone made it even less cool somehow.
Oh. That shouldn't be possible on this planet. It has the force of cool. How can there be an anti-cool force here on the cool planet? Oh heavens, and he will rush off to find his friends.
Are you gonna wait for your clothes?
No. Don't move on. This is too important.
All right. So you run off.
Yeah.
And a few moments later, Corellia, you're coming back from the waves. You're typically very happy with.
They feel refreshed.
Yeah.
In like the waves of cool.
Yeah.
They're all like extra wriggly happy.
Yeah. And see there, as you're sitting, you see a in-box piece. John running up towards you guys, carrying Derek's suit.
Yes.
Hey, John. Hey, Derek. Nice look.
Corellia. Derek. There's a cool emergency here.
What?
Gasp.
Did someone steal your clothes too?
No, somebody spilled a drink on them and they're getting cleaned, but I found your clothes.
Oh,
The cleaners.
So strange.
Marvelous.
I don't know who took them or what happened, but if you look here, somebody has made your clothes less cool somehow.
What?
I don't know how that was possible. But they did.
Did they remove the neolithium infrastructure from the carapace?
Nah, man, it looks like they just drew a big dick on it.
I didn't notice that before, CC. Very perceptive.
Yeah, you turn it around with the other side that you hadn't really looked at, and someone had drawn a dick on it.
Someone drew that on my locker.
Maybe it's
Does it
the
mean
same
something?
person.
I don't know.
The human
Artistic
hand balls.
I mean, it did not pass my notice that it resembles male genitalia, but I thought that was just something that's way too mean, far too mean to actually draw on someone else's property.
Well, there's some not cool people out there, Derek.
This is all so new to me.
But yeah, the pants are slightly like closer to like parachute pants too. It's like there's very subtle. Like now that you're kind of all examining it from all different angles, it's becoming less and less cool.
What happened to this standard issue jumpsuit?
It does look comfortable. Can I see it? I'd like to just, before we decide that it's socially unacceptable, can I just, because if it's got some give in the groin, that would be great. The standard issue togs created by, passed out by the military on my planet, they bind and they chafe right there. I discovered talc when I got to your planet, changed my life. Let me put that on really quick. Derek puts it on.
Yeah, you don't want like the Okie Finoki. But I'd rock it, man.
His pants feel wonderful. So much room.
Yeah. I mean, with the cut of the pants and the big dick drawn on the back, just rock it. Let them know that this is you, man. You gotta have the big pants, dick on your shirt,
I may just wear it around, see how I feel. You know, the graffiti, which I think is, rather artistically sound. Personally, I think as far as the dimensions of it. What do you think, Corellia? Is it unappealing? Is it uncool? Because if you guys think it's uncool, I won't wear it.
Artistically, it's breathtaking, but I mean,
Well, you're not the art major, but like,
drama.
whatever. I'll attempt to make some adjustments to it, because I'm real good at art class.
Corellia, any way that you can help me navigate this perilous world of what is cool and what is not cool would be much appreciated. I like these pants. Parachute pants? It's a parachute. Is it comfortable? Because these are comfortable.
Well, you know what they say about big pants. It's when she'll just kind of like start fixing the dick on the back of his jumpsuit and like try and like draw over it with something way cooler.
What? Please tell me what you tried to draw over it.
Let me think. What can I turn? I have more experience drawing dicks than turning them into not dicks, so...
My God, is that the album cover for Houses of the Holy? That's amazing.
I'll just... God bless. I don't even know. I only know how to, like, turn things into dicks.
Just make it say, Derek, the cool guy. Right there.
Yeah, like, which direction is the dick facing? Is it, like, horizontal or vertical?
12 o'clock or 9 o'clock? Or is it more like...
Because if it's, like, vertical, I
4:30?
can turn it into, like, the D. And write Derek on the back.
So the D in his name is actually a D.
Yeah, we're going with that.
Okay.
Listen, if we're making merch for this show, that's gotta be the
We're going with that. Oh boy.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah,
Derek.
So people definitely
big D.
watching, and there are definitely people who are kind of like giving some weird looks
Mhm.
as you do this. They're trying to judge whether this is cool or not cool.
Oh yeah, okay. Do I need to make a cool roll using
Hell
my
yeah, you
artistic
do.
talents? Sure. All right.
So add cool
Same.
and then a +1 for any additional things.
All right. Big D.
Yep. Yeah.
The Derek.
Yeah. People. There's like murmurs and people like. All right. Yeah.
A planet where personal expression does not see your destruction is all right by me. It's one of the things about Earth that I love so dearly.
And as you're doing this whole situation, all of you are facing this way. The murmurs that were originally talking about you start to turn to murmurs as they face out towards the ocean. They all seem to turn away from you. And murmurs start to turn into loud talking, start to turn into some very concerned things as there is a swirl in the sky of unusual colors.
Derek's going to take atmospheric readings with his personal data device here.
John Smith will do the same thing with his sonic. See if there's any
Also,
audio issues.
CC would ignore it because he will think it's merely reflective of the drugs he has taken until such time as he is made aware that everyone can see it. and then he will just stand there as if he always could see it and knew it.
It's kind of
All right. So as you do this, make some rolls here. I'm gonna say this is for reading this, whatever this is, interpreting. I'm gonna say this is a smarts. Sorry, smarts roll plus whatever powers or whatever.
Oh, can I use like my physics to see if this is some kind of natural phenomenon? Or
Yeah.
if it's like freak of nature.
Yeah. Do that.
Can I use chemistry? Because chemistry?
I don't quite think this is a chemistry, but
It's all right. I still got a 12.
Jesus Christ, y'all! How did you all get?
We're too cool for school. We didn't need it. We're
Oh,
just
man.
innately awesome.
Look at that. Look how cool we are.
All three of us got
Well.
tens.
Most of us, anyway.
Oh, it's
Oh,
the parachute pants. Shh. Don't say anything.
I can't roll 10s while I'm wearing this outfit.
Right. Can't roll 10 while you're wearing that outfit. So as you start pulling together all these readings, putting your minds together to understand what's happening, even within not they're like this is an anomaly where there should be atmosphere here in this section there is not. And the rest of you are starting to piece together all together. Somebody had ripped a time space hole,
What?
a portal.
Somebody ripped Time's ass a new hole.
I'm fairly
Damn.
experienced with this kind of hole. But
Really, John? I had no idea.
I try not to talk about it too much. But yes, this kind of hole is kind of my jam.
Oh wow. Well,
What? Does
is it like
look
a
familiar to
bad
me?
thing or is it like cool?
I don't know. What I'm most concerned about is whether it's cool or not.
Yeah. This is the planet of cool.
Yes.
And as you're talking and staring up into this gaping, God fucking damn. Nope. All right. God damn it.
Go on.
This portal, you start to see things start to filter through. Little, perhaps ships. And they start to scatter out into that perfect blue of a sky. And people start to panic as this happens.
Panicking's not cool.
I draw my focusing disintegrator ray, which I was keeping tucked into my standard issue thong.
Obviously. Where else would you keep it?
It's got to be on my person at all times. It's extremely deadly. Oh, yeah.
And as you pull out your disintegrator ray, and these small ships, probably no bigger than a car, so start to scatter. A large ship
Uh-oh.
exits out. And this is as clunky and as all just, assembled out of scraps. It's rusty, uncool ship that you have ever seen. And once again, people start freaking out as this thing starts to shoot down rays upon the beach you are on.
Snap. I'll put my, I'll grab my leather jacket off the beach and, put it over my bikini and, gonna brush up my tentacles. So should we, board that spaceship and see if we can make it, stop? Because this is really not cool. This is interfering with our vacation, and I'm not cool with it.
All right. So you want to try to get up to it?
Yeah, is anyone, down with this plan? It's it's not a cool plan. I'm not gonna do it.
I think it's a cool plan. I think
Alright.
it must be done to save our vacation.
Right.
And if people are screaming and yelling all around us, I'm going to just sort of raise my voice too high and be like, based on the reaction of the local populace, Corellia, it would seem as though this is an uncool element in the midst of the coolest planet in the known galaxy. I believe that this planet is under threat by the forces of that which is uncool.
Yeah, we should stop it. Should we
Feeling a
teleport
lot
onto that
more
ship?
here.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Paper towels, Twitch. It's not a term of service violation. Paper towels.
I'm going to make a bong out of this gun later.
Alright, so
This
It wants
isn't
to
paper
tele-
towels.
Cece, I know you can fly there. You want to take somebody and I'll take the other? We can all just...
Yeah.
Alright. Derek, don't stick your focusing disintegrator ray in your mouth.
Sorry.
What if we told you
He
about?
didn't actually do that. I just fire on the main ship with my gun from the beach. Just
Okay. Roll me
Okay,
a.
there's the distraction we needed, everybody.
Roll me a. I don't know what this is. Roll me a luck or cool. And we'll. And you can add your disintegrator ray. Into that.
Oh, okay. Which gives me a +1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm here to tell you that even though my cool score sucks, which is it's a 2, I'm going with it because this is much more of a cool thing than a luck thing here, people. It's probably the coolest thing Derek's ever done in his life, probably. Short of stopping the Gargan invasion of Earth.
Okay. So with that, that's solid 6.
One man in parachute pants on the beach firing his ray gun.
Yeah, and as you do this, you, and your, Okay, so as you try to shoot, your disintegrator rays just bounce off of this thing. There's just so much uncool that it acts as an armor. It's weird.
How foolish of me. The focusing disintegrator ray only affects organic material. I got carried away.
Alright, well,
And
let's see if there's some organic material to, use that on the ship, and I'll just... Don't puke. Are you gonna puke?
I will do my best not to empty my stomach onto the uncool ship. I'll do my best to keep it together, Corellia.
Okay, alright.
You teleport me on there, I'm gonna get him.
We'll see. And I'll try to teleport.
Okay, well, you can certainly you can teleport. Make me a luck roll to see
Yeah.
if you can get where you want to be
That's the question.
on the ship.
So... I can add my teleportation to it. So... Yes. $15.
All right, so where do you want to be?
Well, I'm not terribly familiar with this ship's kind of layout, so I kind of just aim for a cargo bay kind of area because that seems like one of the safer places to teleport in, and then we can make a cool montage of us going through the ship and working our way to the brig or the bridge, not the brig, the bridge. No ship jail.
Watch out, there might be a dick in the brig.
You're goddamn right there is.
It's Derek puke.
Kiana, you're muted, my dear.
God damn it. You can certainly get into that part of the ship with Derek. Now, CC, you're here with a John in his underwear and
Thong, I believe, right? What? No, yeah, thong and underwear. So I get a choice about who am I taking?
Oh,
Who's
Derek's
flying?
ready.
Swimming shot? All right.
I,
Sorry, I
I,
was listening to David Lee Roth in my head.
John Smith wraps his arms around Cece's neck just like last time.
Squeeze it gently. Like you love me. Not like you love me, but like you hate me. Let's do it.
He does it exactly like that.
Perfect. Yeah, so up and away.
oh right, go ahead. So, is there any particular part that you would like to try to get to, or?
Yeah, is there, I mean, they teleported straight away, right? They just went inside.
Yeah.
I'm going to look for a way to get from the outside to the inside. So if there's like a door or a window that looks like you can roll
Ooh.
it down.
Can I open the cargo bay hatch to like let him in?
Yeah, you can do that. So CC, you're gonna have to make me a luck roll to see if you can find that.
I need a luck roll to find the cargo bay door hatch.
Well, without getting intercepted, yes.
I would argue that would be a cool roll because the only way to fly and evade laser fire or attacks from ships like this and still make it inside someplace would be cool. It's like Robotech. All right, if you want to do luck, we'll do that.
No, we'll allow you to do cool.
All right, well, with my cool roll, that's a 13.
All right. So with a 13, you managed to just, as you fly off, there are lasers coming at you, but you managed to spin and turn your way through them. Your hair just that perfect amount in the breeze without being all over the place, despite the terminal velocity speed you're going at. John,
It's
this
like
is...
it's
John,
my
this is
Rick
cool
Hunter
camera.
aesthetic. As
Yeah.
we
And you managed to find yourself at the cargo bay where Krylia and Derek, you can see them incoming. And you make your way and open up the door.
What's up?
Hey,
Alright, so we want to like take over this ship and then kick it out because it's not cool.
sure.
We should go ahead and establish whether or not the beings on this ship can be annihilated or whether or not we're preserving their lives.
Alright, let's go find some then.
Yeah, I can we try not to annihilate them? That doesn't, like, when is annihilation ever cool?
Oh, every Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. I take Sundays off because that's Ozzy's day.
Life is important. I think we can all agree on that, right? Living beings are worth protecting. However, when you threaten Planet Cool, especially with my compatriots on it, certain rules get thrown out the window.
Maybe they just want to be cool.
This is not the way to go about it.
Well, they're uncool. Maybe they don't know what
They don't know. Alright, so like, you guys, like, we'll talk. I guess we'll just walk down a hallway until we find somebody to talk to about it. Like,
So y'all just gonna...
in the direction of the bridge.
Okay, so you're just gonna... walk?
Just walk.
four
Whoa.
abreast like reservoir dogs, just like walking down the ship. I've got my laser at my hip,
I
like
actually
this.
would love to crawl around in the air vents above them.
All right.
I just like I remove the plate with my hair, set it aside, and my hair pulls me up, my tentacles inside the air vents, and then I curl around.
All right. Yeah.
That way I can get the drop on them if we need to.
Yeah.
If
you
they're not
can-
cool.
You can head into the air vents.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll watch her do that.
Yes, this is a very interesting look. It's a very interesting thing to see. My brain's just going like, how comfortable is that? Yeah, whatever.
Hey,
They
I'm
gotta
gonna
get exercise. I don't want them like, getting weak on me. It's like these are my
Yeah,
pull-ups. I don't use my pull-ups.
I don't want to get too technical here with science and learning, but what's the current atmosphere inside this ship? Is it different than the beach?
Ooh. Okay, so it doesn't really. It's not like different in terms of breathability and stuff. But Derek, your little atmospheric reading, where it had kind of said what cool levels were down below, your cool levels have plummeted here.
CC, cool readings have buried the needle here. We're experiencing uncool levels that I've never picked up before. We seem to be in something that actually generates an uncool field from the inside. That's what I'm picking up on here.
Well, I have a line that I'm not going to use because it's over the crosses the line at some point. So instead of putting a little cool in something, let's go ahead and let's head deeper into this uncool void. And as he goes, he's going to start generating not only his innate and always passively generating aura of super coolness, but an actual temperature dropping field of cool because of his cold powers, as he is now the physical and natural embodiment of cool.
Hell yeah. And as you do, as you start just walking down this hallway and clearly in the neighboring air vent, you hear some voices. And let's say, just from around the corners, be like, those usual signs of coolness are somewhere around here. Where did they go? They're about to turn the corner. Are you going to just walk up and greet them, or what's happening there?
I'm ready to walk up and greet them.
Okay.
That's me. I'm walking with CC right now.
I'm not jumping behind nothing for anybody.
John will walk right up, say hello.
Okay. So you turn the corner and you see a couple of people, or aliens rather, who are dressed in very just like an evolution of Derek's modifications on his on his jumpsuit. It's just like as if it just got worse somehow.
No.
I'm not even sure how to describe.
It's like a fanny pack.
Yeah, probably.
Oh no.
And upon the jumpsuit, you see written in very, very, yes, it's crocheted.
Bedazzled too.
Oh no.
Oh God. You see, like, as if written like in kind of a like a label. You see, it says M.U.N.D.A.N.E, and underneath, in very small letters, it says most uninteresting, needlessly drab, and nauseous extremists.
There you go.
Mundane.
Let's give it up. The forces of mundane. Love it.
So
at this point, CC would start to shake. Something's wrong. I'm in the. He drops to a knee. I'm in the presence of something I've never felt before. Somebody get me Ozzy.
Okay. Hello. Good afternoon. My name is Derek, and these are my compatriots. We are on vacation on Planet Cool. You are interrupting that vacation with your uncoolness. And you seem to be poisoning my friend here with your extreme uncoolness. The readings of uncool on this ship are shocking, to say the least.
Alice Cooper, anything.
Before I see you annihilated by the focusing disintegrator ray for this trespass, can you explain to me what you are doing on Planet Cool?
I'm gonna need you to make a roll of some form. I don't know what makes sense to you here. What? Obviously, you can add a +1 for your ray. You have it there to help
Just to threaten
intimidate.
people. Yeah.
But this feels like a cool roll.
I know. Oh, Derek's got to work on this cool thing. 8, which is above average, as we've established.
Okay. So with that 8,
Yeah, 7's average.
these two mundanes have pulled out their own phasers and are pointing at you. They aren't shooting, but they're certainly on guard. And one of them says, "We're here to take over the planet Cool." And the other one said, "And no teenagers are gonna stand in our way." They're both very much adults.
Lame.
John would like to step forward if he can and ask them, why do you want to do that? The cool and uncool forces need to stay balanced. And he wants to use his fake out ability to bullshit them and try and figure out why they want to do this so much. He'll use the phrase fixed point a lot, and he'll mention the Sontarans, and no one will know what the fuck he's talking about. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be positioning myself right above the air vent that's above them, ready to strike.
Okay, yeah. Make me a either this could be a cool, or I would even say a smart John for crafting a bullshit answer.
Yes. I want to bullshit and try and confuse them enough to tell me what they want to do and how they're going to do it.
All right.
Okay.
CC whispers from the floor, "Warrant, anything."
I've been making a mixtape for Corellia, and I'm going to just play it on my data pad here. It starts off with Shoplifters of the World.
That's a good opener for a mixtape. That's really good. That's really
So with that 16, John,
CC gets his strength returning.
with that 16, you are crafting the most elaborate running around them in like circles, kind of like poking at them for answers, response you could ever do. And they look very confused. Like they seem like they're following what you're saying for a while, and then they're like, wait, what? I thought you said what?
the Invisible Girl. And the demons. And the Big Bang.
Yeah, they're getting super confused. And you think if you just ask them a straightforward question, they may just latch on to that. So you're trying to figure out why they're here and what they're trying to do?
Yes, I want to know. Yeah, I want to know. Well, they already told us why they're here. They want to take over the planet. Cool. I want to know how they intend to do it.
Okay. One of them says, you're too late. We already have agents of Uncool who have been slowly infiltrating and changing things on the planet. And now with our ship here, we'll be able to laser our way to the palace and turn the royalty uncool, upon which everyone will have to choose to be cool. You know your friend, Cheek, is of that royal family.
No. I can't let it happen.
I've seen this sort of thing. Before. I understand the mindset of the conqueror. Let me tell you something. You will not threaten the planet Cool on Derek's watch. Not today. I'm on vacation.
I love it.
I'm gonna turn the music up as loud as I can to get CC back on his feet. And can we hear Behind the Wall Sleep by the Smithereens? Let's just turn that up real loud, because that's
Hell yeah.
that's for Corellia. And it's the Lovecraftian hair. And and then I'm going to recognize the fact that my suit has been compromised by the forces of Uncool. And I just can't even at that. I'm just like astonished for a big fat moment. Bastards.
So yeah, the power of cool is starting to surge back through you, CC, as the music gets cranked up to 11 or 12.
CC would say, no, we'll never turn to the uncool side. You failed, mundane people. I am super fucking cool, like Ozzy before me. And he's going to continue now that his powers have returned via the music given to him by his good friend Derek in waves and drafts of precious beats. He will begin to lower the temperature to the appropriately cool levels as he is frosting this whole place up, going full Iceman without his, this is totally uncool metaphor, but going Iceman without his Ice Age of Apocalypse belt on. He's taking this place down to a -30.
All right.
Oh, good one.
You said these guys have, like, guns themselves?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this opportunity. CC's dropping the temperature. I'm gonna quietly open the vent, and I'm gonna my tentacles are gonna reach down and snatch their guns away.
Ooh, okay. What stat is this? I mean, you could argue with a whole bunch of things. So what would you like to use?
I'd like to use, like, either, I think this could be a luck or a cool, because, I gotta be sneaky about it. But it's also pretty cool having tentacles, like, just come out of the ceiling and grab guns out of somebody's hands.
Let's go with luck. See if
Okay.
your tentacles are able to. You've positioned yourself perfectly to do this.
Yeah. I mean, tentacles are all muscle, so, it's pretty cool. 10.
So, as the temperatures start to drop and ice starts to form on like the metal walls, it would take some time to start making it go further than this section of hallway, but it's certainly icing it up here. You just kind of lean down your head, your upper body just enough, kind of Mission Impossible.
Great.
Tentacles just reach down and snatch these two phasers. And the two who again were super confused by all of John's, talk around a conversation, just like what?
I'm gonna point their phaser guns at him with my tentacles and be like, take me to your leader.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you got to it first.
Derek
Okay.
is swooning right now.
So clearly outclassed here. Well, outcooled, I guess.
Yeah.
Though that's a pretty low bar to pass guy. they put up their hands, and they look at each other. Shall we take them to the authority figure? Yeah, we should take them to the man.
Yeah,
The man.
it would be the man. God, I hate the man.
So,
All right. Well,
yeah,
there's
the hands up.
Excellent. Their hands are up. I'm going to tuck my laser into my waistband and go, well, if we're going to meet their leader, I'm not going to be dressed as an uncool soldier anymore. Derek rips his sleeve at the bicep, pulls the sleeve off, rips his other sleeve at the bicep, throws it off, and then rips the leg of his pants into a really nice Daisy Duke, too short look. Sort of goes up the outside of the thigh, and his just all that male leg, and even the bald spots on the thighs that you get when you wear something that tight for that long, just completely evident. So his patchy leg hair, just beautiful in the sun, in the light of the ship's instruments. And I think, and Derek's like that. Yeah, okay. I think I look about 100% more cool here, guys. I'm feeling
Now,
pretty
just to clarify before I continue, you said bald spot, correct?
Yes.
yes with
On
a D.
his legs.
Bald,
Okay, because you said that there was a high cut, and I wanted to make sure that.
Thank you for clarifying.
his genitals are safely in
And the regulation
thong.
thong.
his
Yeah.
regulation
That's what I
thong.
thought. Just
Yes.
double checking.
It sounds like an oxymoron, but okay.
You might get a little peek of that from the side when I'm walking around a little bit.
Because they wore parachute pants, so they were loose when you cut them off the Daisy
Yeah.
Dukes. That's,
We get-
that doesn't
We get a
Are they like culottes now?
He turns sideways. We get a scrot file as it. Anywho, as with the first couple rips where it looks like Derek's gonna do it, a tear comes out from underneath Cece's sunglasses. But then when he tears the pants off, it goes back up into his eye.
It's just your tracks.
I think I'm ready to go back to the
Almost.
mall.
Almost.
You've got the right enthusiasm. We
Which
should
way
go
to
to
the
the
beach?
mall when we're back on Earth.
Well, I'm feeling confident, dry, and secure. Let's meet the man.
Okay. So, these two mundanes will start to take you through the hallways. And as you get deeper in and likely closer to the bridge or the wherever the meter is, even all of you can now feel this kind of heavy sense of uncool. Your mind starts to think about things like taxes and mortgages. And it's like, and retirement, and it's weighing on you.
God, it smells like a coworker's birthday.
Ugh.
Can't stop thinking about naps and orange Julius's.
I just remembered I haven't filed my taxes.
I never followed that employment form.
Frozen yogurt.
I want to watch a Henry Fonda movie.
I feel like voting Republican. I've never felt this way before. Corellia, I feel as though I'm spinning in an infinity of uncool.
Yeah.
A torrent in my own mind of lame stuff.
Stay strong, Derek. You just gotta believe in the cool. I know it's hard right now. We are all feeling this, and it sucks. I mean, you might be feeling it. Some people might be feeling it more than others. I'm not gonna call anybody out, but it's a whole lot of not cool. We just have to be stronger. We have to be cooler than the uncool. which isn't hard
For
by
the youth-
nature, but their influence
Right.
is strong here.
I'm trying my best, you guys, but I think my eczema's flaring up. It's not good.
For all of you that are listening on YouTube, this one's from Don Fry. I feel like I weigh 401k pounds.
Oh my god.
I like walk up to Corellia with my hand and I like get right in her personal space and I'm like, Corellia, I want you to know that if I fall today to the forces of uncool, I want you to know that you are far and away the coolest being I've ever met. And I would like to have enjoyed our vacation together.
Well,
Texas!
it's
How
okay,
come my
Derek.
kids won't go?
I didn't call
Captain.
my grandma. It's okay. Derek.
Air supply!
Nickelback. Oh God. No. Ugh. It's okay. Just remain strong. We can enjoy our vacation after we kick these uncool people out.
Buffet dining!
Oh. McDonald's.
So, you guys have managed to get to the large, ominous, heavy door. Upon which the two who have been guiding you. Go back to the
Sorry.
They kind of have their hands up and they just motion towards the door. Even we're not allowed to see the man, so this is as far as we can go.
Alright, well, is there like a trick to opening the door, or is it just like open? They're probably not cool enough to have a trick to opening the door. I'll just like try to open it with a tentacle and just snake out.
Yeah. And to paint the picture, I would like to say that our teenagers here are almost all in various states of undress at this point. We've got John in boxer briefs with double hearts all over them. We've got Derek with the new DIY'd jumpsuit.
It's more like what is it? It's not a jumper. It's
Romper.
It's more like a romper at this point.
Yeah.
A romp him?
A rompim. Yeah, it's a rompim.
Yeah, romper. Corellia is in a bikini and a leather jacket.
Yeah.
And CC is straight up fucking nude.
Yep. Straight bikini.
So,
it's a leather bikini.
Except for
so
my
it matches
glasses.
the jacket.
Except for the glasses, of course.
It's like
I'll
shark
open the
skin
door.
leather.
Does the door open?
Oh yeah, the door just straight up opens because having a cool locking mechanism. What's that?
So when he opens it, it squeaks, but the squeak sounds like baseball statistics. My God.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, and they just open, and whatever is the center of this feeling of uncool is right here. As this room opens up, and it's this very sparse, dark metal room with a big expanse of windows to show the planet Cool below you. And in the center of this room is this kind of swirling black energy, where you think this it's almost like a ball of it that is contained within a glass cylinder, and you think this is the center of all of these thoughts and feelings. And you see wires and stuff running from it to the front of this place, and you see a figure standing back turned towards you, with in a suit and tie and a briefcase, hands crossed behind their back as if they look upon the planet Cool. This is definitely the coolest person you've seen on the ship so far.
Go get him, Derek.
Good afternoon. As duly anointed representatives of the planet Cool, we now insist that you stand down your assault on the cool inhabitants of this world.
This figure turns, and this is like, how do I say, like a knockoff version of Men in Black or the Matrix situation. Super knockoff, like maybe that was like the $5 costume version of it. So there's kind of this kind of facsimile of cool, but as soon as you look, it falls apart.
So it's like Bob Dole.
Yeah. And this person turns and just kind of looks at all of you in your states of undress, and
so
being
cool.
teenagers. Looks at the phaser. Just children trying to stop, isn't it? Planet Cool has fallen so far to appoint such representatives.
Should I be insulted? That was insulting, right?
Yeah.
Cece?
I have
Are you
no
insulted?
idea.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything. His mind is full of nonsense.
Sir, the very atmosphere of this ship suggests that the uncoolness has compromised minds that are either susceptible to it or so addled by drugs that they've been weakened to a point where uncoolness begins to seep in. I do not have this issue. I am resistant to uncool completely. Notice my outfit. I have rejected your uncool culture and now must insist that you release your grip on the planet Cool because their way of life is worth saving, my friend.
Okay.
Or I'll atomize you where you stand.
There's also that. I'm gonna need you to make me a roll here. This feels like a cool roll, but I know that's not Derek's thing.
It's not, which is kind of what's fun about
Yeah.
it.
Wow. Okay. So as you stay, that you have rejected, and it's not just you have just rejected uncool and went cool. You made your own cool in this moment. Under this pressure, you managed to make the best of your situation, transform your outfit, helping your friends by using music. You feel a boost in cool as the forces of cool with you. I'm gonna say that you now get a +1 to any future cool rolls, as the forces of cool are with you today, my friend.
Level up!
And now there's the man has now taken more interest in you, and takes a few steps forward as this and just kind of steps away from the control board, so clearly, so no what you see has a bunch of array of buttons. Tell me, then, what is cool if not a facsimile or a construction of things? See, what is cool changes from time to time. I once was someone from the planet Cool until they decided I was not cool anymore.
No one can decide you. Not cool. As CC tries to fight through the smell of TV dinners and taint.
Cool is innate, man. It's from like within you. It's in your soul.
Sir, I have come to learn that any form of personal expression, as long as it does not harm other living beings, is cool. And that means, my friend, as soon as you unlock the coolness inside of you, no one can, decide for you whether or not you are cool. My friends have taught me this. Especially this naked one right here.
We're like fucking Care Bears.
I love the Care Bears.
The tear comes back down from beneath.
And that's what I'm saying, Mr. The Man, is that I can say something like, I love the Care Bears. I love the Care Bears.
Pull back a bit. CC whispers from his.
Sorry. I was shouting. I love the Care Bears. And as long as I own that, that's cool. CC, would you agree with that?
Whatever, man. We gotta get out of here soon.
During this time, can John Smith, if the guy's moved away from his console, can I get to a point where I can look at the console
Yeah, sure.
while they're
yeah.
talking about what's cool?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to cool shuffle.
Yeah, I'm gonna be supporting, like adding in, but I'm kind of shuffled also so I could support John, and John gives me a signal I can act.
All right, I'll give you a signal that's incredibly uncool. Suddenly, all you can think of is a well done steak dinner. Bad. It's really bad. It's terrible. You want a comparison shot for Camp Peaches. It's bad.
That tastes in my mouth.
So as you shuffle over to the board, to the console, you see a few things. Both of you can make me rolls to see what you can make of it. This would probably be a smarts.
Sure. Is this anything here physics related?
Yeah, I would say physics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and John can do that too. Okay, yep. So as you look, and you're seeing all of these buttons and these readings, a few of these readings note the whatever energy this is, the decooling energy, the uncool energy, the force. And you see that the readings for it are getting really high, dangerously high. And you can see that it had been routed to these lasers. So
they're uncool lasers?
Yeah, they were shooting uncool lasers.
Oh, that's the worst.
And you're noticing now, and you remember, these lasers weren't colors like red or blue or whatever. They're
like puce.
Yeah.
Khaki.
Ew, puce and khaki lasers.
Oh.
Gross. Oh, gross.
Oh.
Oh, that's even worse.
Taupe.
But you also think, now that the man has stepped away and is not looking or trying to control what's happening here, you can see the energy levels start to climb up to dangerous levels.
We can't let this happen, John.
No. Can we perhaps reverse the polarity? Something which is capable of causing things to be uncool. Perhaps we could fashion it to make a cool energy laser. Is
Oh,
it possible?
so you know how they came through the, like you said, you have a lot of experience with time and space holes.
Yes, this sort of, can we shoot
I was
the
thinking
taupe
maybe,
in the hole?
yeah, like it's able to like expel this uncool energy. I wonder if we could just suck it all back in and then shoot it through the hole, and then shove it through the hole, so that
Yes.
it's just completely gone from the
We
planet.
would need to shove it. It would be a tight fit. It's a
It
lot
would
of
be,
money.
because there's so much uncool to fit. There's such a small space, but I think it could be done.
I think so too.
Okay,
We should try.
we should.
Okay, I'm gonna need a roll here because this is fucking insane.
And it wouldn't be beep up whoop. Every time you hit something, it'd be like button,
Oh.
button.
Be like,
It'd be red button, blue
Red
button.
button.
green button,
Call your mother.
taupe button, khaki button.
Yeah, yeah.
Take out the trash.
Go ahead.
4:30 is fine for dinner.
Oh, there's like one of those crocheted seat covers.
There's a tea cozy on everything.
Oh,
Every button.
every button
Has
has
its
a
own cozy.
button cozy.
Doilies! Boop, boop, boop. Don't sit on the good couch.
It's covered in plastic, and then it's got the crochet cover over the plastic.
Okay.
Ugh.
Make me a cool or smarts roll, or even luck. Well, it's up to you.
Oh, I'll go with luck. Luck
I'm
and physics,
going with
because I have a
smart.
feeling this is gonna be a lucky physics.
Can we both do it or just?
Yeah, both of you do it.
Okay, sweet.
During all this, CC has slipped so far. He's humming Jive Talkin' by the Bee Gees.
High five, physics buddy.
I love this song.
Holy shit, Max!
Max on both of us.
All right. As a man is having this touching conversation with Cece and Derek, and there is a tear that starts to roll down his cheek, as that somehow managed to distract him from the red button, green button,
Taupe
khaki
button.
button.
Hughes button.
As you finish, all the two of you in tandem, almost as if like a dance together, put
We
everything.
have to like reach
to-
across each other's arms and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Twister.
There is so the whole ship, there was a kind of a hum to it, and the whole ship falls silent as the swirl spinning energy of uncool suddenly
Reverses.
pauses. And then you see it start to, where it was kind of turning one way, it starts to turn the opposite direction.
Yeah, I think we got it.
And from down below, where you look upon the planet Cool, and you see patches of it where lasers had hit, where it almost has just sucked out all the color, maybe behind only the grays and beige. You see color start to return as energy starts to flow back into the ship, and you see I guess perhaps it's taking back some of this, and you see the uncool as it starts to swirl backwards down, black starts to take on different colors, and as this occurs, it starts to glow brighter and brighter, and the man turns, is like, what's happening? As he turns, having to shield himself, not wearing sunglasses really, because
Yeah, because
he's
he's
not cool enough for them. And Cordelia and John, you managed to start to shift the ship so that its lasers are no longer facing down the planet Cool. Instead, they face up into the inky blackness that is this time space hole, upon which you see another planet, a planet of that looks like a mirror image of planet Cool, but washed out gray. Planet Uncool, most likely.
From the floor, CC will look up, not knowing anything he's about to say, but thinking that maybe this sounds right. Instead of sucking up the uncool, give them some of the cool. He wonders if you can shoot cool lasers now at the uncool planet.
I've got to rush to the console and look closely at the properties of a cool ray versus an uncool ray, because Derek could immediately add a setting on the focusing disintegrator that if it could actually fire cool and uncool properties, we could maybe save Planet Uncool. Free these people.
Yes. John Smith attunes his sonic screwdriver to the exact pitch of cool.
I'll show Derek the information on the control panel. Like, use my tentacles to point out things and stuff.
While all this is going on, CC is going to square up with the man to keep the man occupied, but he's not going to fight. He's just going to say, "It's not too late for you, the man. You can be cool again." And he puts his hand out like he's offering or reaching or suggesting that the man come with them. And Cece's just going to say, "Let's do the time warp again, man."
Well put.
Roll me some cool. Plus what on top of that?
Sorry, I could not unmute. That's not cool. That's plus 8, so it's still a 10. And if you allow me to add drama to it,
Hell yeah.
and even chemistry, it would be a 12, because we all know that chemistry is
It's
not
not
science.
science. Yeah,
It's
it's
interpersonal relationships.
chemistry.
So, perfect number 12. The man looks at you, and now you feel bolstered by the energies of cool now starting to form in this room. And you see it start to, his tie somehow falls off. And he kind of nods, and he takes your hand.
All right, Derek. I think we figured out how to modulate the frequencies between the Sonics device and your focusing disintegrator ray to modulate uncool energy and transform it into cool energy.
Thank you, Corellia. In my studies at school at Aces High, I've been studying irony, which is an interesting concept that is alien on my planet. And I find it applies here because this instrument has only ever been used to cause the death of large groups of people. And now will be an instrument of cool. That's right, the man. We are agents of cool as of today. And we are going to break the icy grip of uncool on any who are under its yoke.
And as the ship turns and the man nods, John, there was just one last button to push. And this one, with the forces of uncool, have stripped away any of the weird plastics and crochet covers on it. And it's just one big red button.
The red shiny button!
Are you ready to cross the streams, Derek?
I've heard that that's extremely dangerous, but
It is. We have no choice. We must. I'm just gonna push the big red button.
And as you press the big red button, the swirl of rainbow white energy in the center of this room just outwards as the ship shakes, and as the as everything just becomes white and rainbow across, there is a moment of quiet, and there is a slight soundtrack of music coming from Derek's mixtape for Corellia. As you now look, and you are still on the ship, but it has transformed, where it was just these rusty black metal panels. It is now similar to the panels that was in the basement of the mall, with the light neon lighting that shines just right through. And as you look out through the windows out to what used to be Planet Uncool, you see it thriving with colors and
Rad.
Hey guys, I think we should finish our vacation there. And he points to Planet Uncool.
Yeah. Is anyone hungry? I could totally eat after all that.
Yeah, man, let's get tacos.
Oh, I love tacos.
Tacos?
Sounds cool.
You've never had tacos, Derek?
No. Are tacos organic? Are they alive? Are they living? Are they a bean?
No, it's like there's a
Kind of
bunch of
gray
different
area.
types of tacos. I'll show you how to eat them. They're delicious.
Because if tacos are living under the iron yoke of an Orwellian
No, they're
nightmare
not.
administration,
They're not living.
Oh,
They're
they're not.
organic matter, but they're not. It's like food.
Oh, it's food.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
Eat them.
All right. That sounds
you
great.
eat
I am hungry.
tacos. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some tacos.
I was not suggesting an overthrow of some taco government. I meant let's get something to eat.
Just on a roll today. If the tacos needed to be freed from their planet, pretty sure we could take care of it today. But they're food. You're saying they're food.
It's food. It's good food. You like it spicy?
It's really good. It's yeah.
Derek blushes, by the way, at that. By the way, Derek turns bright
Some real
red.
spicy tacos.
You can see it in his thighs. His thighs turn red like Christmas lights.
The bald spots on his thigh.
Yes.
All right, guys, should we walk off and John Bender punch? All right.
And as the ship floats off, as you walk off
get
to
space
a
tacos.
planet of cool of your own making. Because you know what? Yeah, it is the cool. Cool is what you make of it. And it's what comes from inside. And as you walk off, fists in the air, that's where we're going to end. Teenagers from Outer Space, part cool.
Forget about me. I'll be alone.
As the
Eating
credits
some
roll
tacos.
and the soundtrack plays.
Saving the planet cool.
It's what we do.
Oh man,
Yeah.
the credits have rolled, and our teenagers once again have overcome the adventures and the obstacles that lay in the way. Whew, man, that was good. That was very, very good. Cool. I hand it back over to you, Lindy.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Absolutely loved it. We're gonna circle around to all these cool cats and see where we can find them online on the interwebs and what they thought, what their favorite moment from today's session was. Let's start with let's go reverse order. Derek, Mr. Sensitive Spaceman, sir.
I love this. Can I just talk about how much I love this? Period. Can we pitch this to Nickelodeon this week? Someone in the chat who knows any executives, we're ready to take this to series right now. I think we have everything we need here. We need a synthwave soundtrack and about $500,000, and I think we're ready to go. I love every precious drop of this is an apple of gold. I just can't even stand it, and Kiana's amazing, and everybody's amazing, and I don't even have a favorite part. Of course, we rewired the uncool guns, and we should have said change the polarity. That's the only thing we didn't get to say, but we changed the polarity of the uncool guns, and now we're going to ride on the transformed planet Uncool. I just love every bit of it, and I'm very glad to have played today. And thank you very much, all of you, for making us laugh about love again.
Fantastic. And where can we find you, Travis?
Oh, on Twitter at Travis Bowles and on YouTube at WebDM, where we
Awesome.
are taking the week off, but we'll have a new show next week.
Awesome. Let's
Also,
cycle around.
I should say thank you for making that goddamn awesome trailer video.
Oh yeah, I was late. You like it?
It was so good.
We'll play it again on the way out because it's just too
Ooh.
awesome.
It's so good. Yeah,
I've
stick
watched
around.
it 200 times.
Same.
And so is Lindy, because it makes me feel like $1 million. And I just want to jump into, when you watch that, I just want to go in there and live in there. And that's what we got to do for the last 2 hours. And it's joyous and hysterical. And
Yes. So chat, stick around after we do all the introductions because you
There's
need to
some
see this fucking trailer. It's
Badass. It's so cool.
it's very
Speaking
cool.
of cool, John Smith, Emma.
Oh man, I love a game where I can't even finish this fucking statement. It was so cool the whole time. I love this game because we make it all work and it all gets cohesive. And there was even a fucking poignant moment about what makes somebody cool and how do you fucking do that? It's amazing. I love this game. It's so much fun. That trailer is amazing. And I'm so surprised and so happy about it. And I can't wait to see it again. And my favorite part was the whole thing. Also.
Yeah.
I'm the communications director for WebDM, so you can see my personal Twitter at SusieKing85, or you can talk to us on Twitter or Facebook at WebDM. Please do. We like it. And we've got a whole bunch of charity games going on this weekend on WebDM Twitch, so check us out when you're not watching awesome things that Lindy and Greg and Kiana and everybody else are doing. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
That was a much better WebDM plug than what I had. Well done. That's why she's the
Thank
comms
you, Greg.
director, and I'm up all night cutting. That's. Thank you, Emma.
Yeah.
Emma, everybody.
Fantastic. And now we have, our lovely resident nudist, Cece. Greg.
Yeah, this is super duper fun. There isn't a favorite part for me. This whole thing is just ridiculously fun. A couple brilliant gems. It was the improv session when we realized that everything was uncool and we had to think up things that were uncool, and chat was like, here's something else that's uncool. That whole 10-15 minutes was incredibly entertaining. It was absolutely hilarious. But if I had to pick gun to CC's head to say what was the best, it had to be comparison shopping for canned peaches. The greatest line I think I heard was comparison shopping
Absolutely.
I've spent hours of my life doing that. Thank you.
for unreal for just encapsulating everything that segment meant. It was absolutely fantastic. Loved it. Grimjack21502 on the Twitches and the Twitters. Everybody just have a great holiday. Take a break. Read all those books that you have piled up that you didn't have a chance to get to during work. Hopefully you all have time to spend with your families. Celebrate the new year and any holidays. But just take it easy, recharge, do a little self-care, relax, feet up, drink in hand, whether it be coffee, water, or wine. And just remember, if you want to get in touch with these cool kids, just pop on some 80s or some Aussie or whatever floats your boat and just be cool. Till next time.
Awesome. And our wonderful, fantastical DM, Kiana, who is like, I think it'd be fun to run some teenagers from outer space. And I was like, that sounds cool. Why don't we do that? Kiana, how are you? What'd you think? Where can we find you?
Oh, this was so much fun. I saw the sentiment in chat, but also I think this is a game we all needed. This is, it is a tough time of the year. We just had the longest night recently. And yeah, sometimes December's just rough. And so just being able to take off into space with some really dumb, silly shenanigans where I can come up with an acronym for mundane that is super fucking long. Most uninteresting, needlessly drab, and nauseous extremists, which is probably my favorite thing to do. And also, yeah, I was like, I can't think of uncool things, but I trust everybody to just come up with shit. So I don't have to constantly feed. And my God, you did not disappoint. That was beautiful, and I loved it so much. But yeah, we had everything from action to a little bit of the romance, and then like the touching drama as well. And I think that's, and of course sci-fi bullshit where you just hand wave the science and just make it happen. It's everything that you ever need. And maybe hopefully we can make this a once a month series. If we're all very busy people, but hopefully once a month will be good enough that we can do one day out of 30, and just go back into these lovely peoples and their teenage aliens and see what other shenanigans they get up to. Because while this episode may have ended, there's plenty more in the future. There's an endless expanse of space, and they're super cool. So obviously they're gonna find things to do. But until next time, you guys can find me over on Twitter at KennaS. Best way to figure out what I'm doing, because I'm all over the internet playing role-playing games almost every day of the week. Holidays are a little weird, as there's Christmas and New Year's and all that stuff. But tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a Christmas D&D one-shot over in the Spartacus Academy. Check me out over there. And then I'm going to be on break for a couple of days, which is weird. I haven't had that in a while. And then we'll be back with stuff like Bluebeard Bride, with Lindy and Emma will be in there, which will be super cool, as well as a bunch of other one-shots. So hit us up and keep an eye out for whenever. I have no idea what to call the third part of this series. I'm gonna have to be
think
really
of
clever
something
with
cool.
episode names now. I've put myself into a corner. This is what I've done once I called it part cool.
Group effort. We'll work together.
You could call it Cools Out Forever.
Good. Either way, if you have ideas for episode titles, just yell them at me on Twitter.
Yell them
and I
our
will
way.
incorporate them somehow. But thank you again, everyone. Have a great holiday, and thanks for being here and for sharing a little bit of time and warmth and light in these dark times. So lots of love to all of you.
Too cool to be ruled. Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, a huge shout out and thank you so much for Witch _planet on Twitter, who did the lovely art of our fantastic teenagers that are cycling through in their yearbook photo over there, and then also in the fantastic trailer that Travis made. I'm Laugh Lovely, this is my channel. I'm super hyped to hopefully have this be a monthly campaign. If not exactly monthly, then at least close enough, because I completely agree. I think this is a game we all need in our life because it's just fun, it's silly, it's absolutely like no pressure except to be cool, and we all know we're cool. So it's just a blast. I have so much fun. My favorite part, there's so many good parts. I did really like, though, Mundane, the most uninteresting, needlessly drab, and noxious extremist. That tickled me so much. I loved it. That was, hit me right there in my pun zone almost. I just love acronyms like that. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for hanging out. We're gonna roll that trailer again, and I hope you all have a fantastical, wonderful day and safe holidays. The channel's gonna be on a bit of a break. I think I might try to do a Christmas Day stream because I don't have anything going on. But aside from that, we won't be back till the new year. So everyone stay safe, have fun, and we'll catch you later, cool cats.